I'm just gonna get iced tea and no ice. Good, good, good. Happy February. Yay. We're in February. New day, new month. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring my jacket. I was thinking of bringing it, but I know it's gonna get warm during the day, and I do not want to lug it around. And I don't know, sometimes bring your jacket, sometimes no, don't bring it, because it's gonna be warm during the day. Night light. No, it's okay. Oh, I'm glad I lit up. It's gonna get warm anyway, so why bother bringing a jacket? Well, here. Yep, you guys already know the first. Someone's doing laundry. Well, at least they don't have to go to a laundromat. I gotta go this week anyway. Actually, all week. Actually, for eternity, because they haven't said anything about the dryer. They just unplugged this one. So when they deliver the dryer, gotta be in the room with fluffers. That's a cool bike. I was thinking again an e-bike, but nah. Regular, a regular bike is better. E-bike is nothing but motorized vehicles. They make things so easy. No wonder people don't exercise or lack thereof or lazy. Oh, you don't have to pedal your bike. We have an e-bike. Well, you cannot go off-roading on an e-bike. We have an electric scooter. See, look at that one. Yeah, I got the same lights for my spokes, but I'm not gonna put it on this one. So, oh, but we have an electric scooter. And there's the cops. Of course. Electric scooter is nice, but when you run that son of a gun to the ground, I mean, come on now. Okay. Oh. Good, because you gotta charge it. No sooner do you run the battery, then you gotta push it, and yeah. Oh, okay. I got something for you. There you go. Hey, Lady Garden. The cups are always there when you don't want them. Yes. Oh, no. I don't like. Nah, we don't do that. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's always a saying. When something happens, you want the cops to be there. And it takes them all day to show up. But all of a sudden, when you want to handle it, oh, they're there. They're there. All they do is drive around in their brand new electric cars and brand new uniforms for what? I mean, if you're not going to keep the streets safe, and if you're not going to keep the citizens, safe, then you're just there for 401k and a paycheck. Yes, the EVs, yeah. So, see, there's a difference between a manual bike and an e-bike. You cannot go off-roading on an e-bike. because the bumps and bruises, it will damage that thing. It's like, look, for instance, it's like taking a Honda like in an all off-roading. Uh-uh. Them terrains will kill that little car. And then in order for it to tow, you gotta have like a heavy duty truck, like Toyotas, Ford, Chevys, all them trucks to tow it out. But with a mountain bike, oh yeah, you could go off-roading anytime because you're controlling the bike and it's not being messed up. So headbutt files. Oh, lady, yeah, I know. It's after 9 p.m. for me anyway. Yep, you got that right. 9:21 nighttime. Um, I know that Phil is streaming a game. And look at the light. It does that every night though. I usually when Andy's there, he's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, I see these kids. A lot of the kids my son age with electric bikes, making them lazy. They don't want to pedal. All they gotta do is sit on it, and that's it. Off they go. And the same goes for electric scooters. They do not want to use, foot power. They just wanna, you know, one kick. That's it. No more. Are you stupid? Yes, you are. Short. Oh, you know what? No, because ever since the lockdown, the school system gave kids Chromebooks. So the only kids that get to use paper and pencil is kids that's, I would say 11 years old and under, because they need paper to write, they need paper to color, and all that stuff. So, and yeah, so the thing is that they have this e-board. It's not it's not the regular chalkboard when you use the chalk and then you dirty your clothes and everything. Because a lot of the mothers started complaining that the kids come to school with chalk on their clothes and smell like chalk and everything. Sure, go. But Phil, I'm headed to work, okay? I will be on your stream once I get there. And I just had an allergy attack. I'll be fine. So, Imagine Church, welcome. Yeah, it is. You're supposed to be gaming anyway, you sexy man, you. Look, I will get off the stream, okay? And I will go on your stream. And because of that cute little comment, I'm going to make you have a boner. But right now, I mean, my energy is like, ugh. I smell weed, but that's cool though. Yeah, so they use the e-board. So what the teachers do, because the teacher have a laptop, the kids have a laptop, and then watch 3, 2, 1, and all she gotta do is type everything on the computer, and then it pops up on the board, and then she can go back and erase it. So She can't erase it with the laptop. Yeah, so my son do have a school laptop, and the thing is that when he graduates from school, I have to turn it in, or he turns it in, because that laptop is property of the school district. And what they do is with the laptop is that before they give it to the students, like they thoroughly clean it out, they check the students' search history, and if they find something that they don't like, don't trust, they'll let you know. Well, God bless you, brother. Welcome to the U.S. Well, Phil, look at it this way. At least I didn't go on when you go on Tuesday. Okay, fine. I'm going to stream on Tuesday night. Watch. Yeah. But then again, I'll be like, oh, wait. Actually, nah. Tuesday? No. Nah, I get off work Tuesday morning, Tuesday night. I'll be out of it. Yeah, so the kids now, they don't use pencil anymore. They don't use pen and pencil. They use the school laptop, and they have their own email address. So when they turn it in, the school email address, everything on the laptop get erased, and then they give it to another kid and another and another. So, and it belongs to the school district. It's not like, oh yeah, we give you guys the laptops and then you can take it home to whatever. No. If my son want to do some other stuff, then he can use my laptop because it has several restrictions, and I really don't care because it's a personal laptop. So what he can do on my laptop, he cannot do on the school laptop, because even on the days that kids don't have school, the school district still monitors it. They see some kids like watching Disney Plus, Crunchyroll, I don't know, a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, and it belongs to the school. So I told them, I mean, if you need a laptop, I'm just leaving mine there. The only time I bring my laptop is if I come in from work Friday night, so that I go hit a Bacon stream, because I don't want to use my phone and be on Bacon stream. I fell asleep on his after party last Friday. I was out of it. I said, screw it. And I'm going to do it again. I didn't mute myself. I forgot that. But I said, whatever. Bacon said, oh yeah, she finally woke up. Oh yeah, you're after party. I got to clock out for lunch. Bye. Click. There you go. You know what? Yes, they are. You can. Yeah, because like I said, the teachers, they miss some. Look, when I grew up, I come home with chalk on my clothes, chalk on my hand, and I love the smell of chalk. And it has a nice smell to it. But these mothers nowadays, sheriffs, these mothers nowadays, they start complaining, oh, because they have to do extra work to wash the clothes. And you know how mothers nowadays is, they don't want to do extra work to do anything. So they got rid of the chalkboard, and they replaced it with the black screen that the teacher can control by her laptop. So that's why kids go to school with, why bother going to school with paper and pencil where everything is on the laptop? He says, we use paper and pencil for what? There's notes On the laptop, all you gotta do is type it in, or if the school has it, click it, put notes, pin it, and that's it. But I mean, like I said, with this school system, I mean, they did that since the lockdown. So, and they figured, since it's easier to turn in work and everything, wait, they use a laptop. Yes. Oh, yeah. Speaking of clap erasers, the school system got rid of the erasers. Why? Because once again, mothers started complaining. Oh, my kid is smelling the dust of the chalk. Oh no, we don't like that. And they broke out in hives. It's these mothers that complain. So now, what's this? Yeah. So now there's no more chalkboard. There's no more chalk. Are you going or what? Oh, oh, lady, drive. There's no more chalkboard. There's no more, clapping the erasers and stuff. And there's no more none of that. Oh, how cool. They did me a favor. So everything is on the laptop. The reason why, like I said, the mothers is complaining. They don't want the kids to get dirty. They send them to school clean and they have to come back clean. Even these kids is crying. Oh, mother would be upset if I come home dirty. So what? My son comes home dirty, and that's what the wash and dry is for. But if it's like a nice, you know, nice jeans and everything, and then you come home with paint on it, well, that's different. That's totally different, but now, So that's what they're doing. I mean, they're making the generation lazy. They're making them so that the school is teaching them, don't be janitors, be rocket scientists. Don't be flipping burgers. Go work at a tech job. Don't be the don't be the housekeeper, because cleaning house and cleaning office spaces doesn't pay the bills. Be like a scientist, or any other jobs that require them to be in front of the screen, and then want the kids to have these tech jobs. What they're doing is that they have the kids, okay, get the tech jobs, make all this money, be financially stable, find yourself the perfect girl, marry her, make her be the housewife. She don't have to do nothing. All she gotta do is sit there, look cute, and spend your money like water. And if you have the money, get maids and butlers. Oh, and besides, your new wife needs a nanny too, so you gotta get her a nanny. So, so therefore, they want these kids to have. So therefore, they want the kids to be rich and miserable. So, yeah. Oh yeah, nails running down the chalkboard. Yeah, those days is over. They don't do that anymore. Okay, hold on. I'm not crossing. I'm gonna tell you why. Really? Like, this dude is racing. I'm a, I'm fully aware and I'm fully awake and I'm fully not having it with these drivers. Yeah, the reason why the tech jobs is downsizing is because AI is taking over. I seen this uh segment where AI, nobody don't know this, but AI have their own congregation. AI, if you don't, if you disrespect AI, AI can make your life a living hell. AI could like dox you, or AI could write stuff and send it to the boss and you don't even know it because AI got your email and everything else. So, so 50% of the workforce is being replaced by AI. And Amazon already cut people. Walmart already did. And if these employees keep on playing around, as soon as we walk in, that's it. So AI will take over. So yeah, but that's what they want. They want the kids to have these high paying wage jobs where they sit in front of the computer all day and don't do nothing except type a command, and they cannot find anything. They can go on their phone, they can ask AI a command, and then there it goes. They just want the kids to, they want them to marry pretty girls, get a divorce, and the pretty girls get everything, if not half. It depends. On mark, yes, yep, that's right. Unmarkable skills. They don't want this generation to be like us. Get up each day, suit up, go to work. There's people that fix cars. They don't want the kids to fix cars. Their parents, they're janitors. They're, they work at fast food restaurants. They work at restaurants. No, they want this. They don't want this generation to get their hands dirty. They want them to have these tech jobs where they can work in the office or they can work from home. And when they save up money, they can use a room and that will be their office. They could have an office at home, um, and they have an office to go to at the job. They want the kids, to dress up like golf players. I mean, nice polo shirt, nice slacks. All you gotta do is go to work and type all day, and that's it. And that's why a lot of the kids, they're going to school to get these tech jobs because they don't want to flip burgers. They don't want to be janitors. A lot of the manual labor work, they're not gonna do it. So, but there'll be those that there might be some manual labor. Yeah. Hi, Penelope. Howdy. Yeah, but these kids, they want to get their first job. So the job that they want to get is something that doesn't require them to sweat or get dirty or pick up and mop and start cleaning up after the customers or scrub toilets and whatnot. The manual laborers. They don't want to be police officers because they have to drive around and deal with people. They don't want to be firefighters because they gotta put on all this gear. So the only thing that the kids want, they want them to, work for NASA, work for JPL, get the tech jobs where you do not have to lift a finger. The only thing that you have to do is get your ID, run it, and before, and that's it. There you go. Because the IDs have a barcode. All they got to do is scan the barcode and they go inside the company and go to their office. And all they got to do is type in the password and that's it. So that's why they want them to have these tech jobs. They don't want them to, take out trash.
Wait.
There's people that work in the sanitation department. They don't want them working in sanitation. They don't want the kids to drive trash trucks because they know trash trucks doesn't make money. Actually, it does if you work for the city. And don't be a dummy about it. Okay, that's the cop. You gonna let me go? Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, the cop's behind me, so. Yeah, so they don't want none of those jobs. They told the kids, hey, if you want to be rich and successful, you can do coding, you can do billing, anything that will get you the tech job. Hey, Galaxy Gaming, what's up? What's up, Joseph? That's right. Yeah, exactly. Well, because you see, the fathers, they have no say in anything. So the mothers have full control of everything. So the mothers told their kids, why don't you get a tech job? Or I know someone who does coding and billing, or I know someone who works for NASA, or I know someone, I could get you in. And, when you're at, and the reason why these mothers is using their kids to get this high power jobs is because when their husbands kick the bucket, they can live with their kids because their kids already got money. Their kids already have their wives and grandkids, because a lot of these mothers, they don't want to go back to work. They marry these men for the comfortable lifestyle. And, hey, look, your dad gave me everything and he got money. And the reason why I know people that work in these, high power jobs. So when I get old, you can't continue with my lifestyle because I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, I don't want to do nothing. Your dad have maids and butlers for me. I don't have to do anything because I told him I'm not doing it. So when the dads kick the bucket, the mothers expect the kids to take care of them and give them money, and as long as the mom lives in the house and be all comfortable. Yeah, they are. They are. These kids go on the cell phone and they're over here talking about coding and stuff. My son did coding and he loved it because he can't decode stuff. So he figured if he can get a coding job, that's fine.
Wait.
I said, you can get any job you want, but I just, I mean, nothing wrong with manual labor, nothing wrong with jeans and a t-shirt job. Uh, so, I don't, you know what? I think I should have. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with jeans and t-shirt job, but if you want to do coding, fine. But if you and your friend want to take jobs, that's fine. Cause a lot of people when they do let me go. Cause a lot of people when they do office work, they can work from home. But there's an option. You can work in the office or you can work at home. So that's why the kids got the laptop. Even on the weekend when they're doing work, they turn it in, a click of a button, and then on their end, it will say that the teacher will check it Monday morning. And then once the teacher get there, she open up her laptop, she sees their work, she doesn't, it's not teachers back then when they use calculators or they use like the answer book to see if they got it right. They have AI scan their work, and kids, they're allowed to use AI to do their schoolwork. So, oh, thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. God bless you too, Nicholas. Yeah, so what the teacher do is that she use AI to scan the work and make sure that is right. And sometimes kids do use AI. See, the thing is that technology is not letting them think.
Wait.
That's why they have AI do all the work for them. Oh yeah. Yeah, most places do require in-person attendance. Most, not all. And we have and then another thing, like I tell a lot of people, there is no such thing as, glued to the phone jobs. If you can find a job where that's what society wants. Math AI will do it for them. Thank you. Thank you. So the other guy took him a while to stop. Yeah, so the thing is that AI is doing everything for everybody. So if the kids get stuck, they ask AI what's the equation, and AI gives them the answer like real quick. So therefore, technology is making it easy on people. Oh, I don't have to pedal my bike anymore. I have an e-scooter, just plug it up and go. I don't have to pedal on the scooter anymore. I could pedal one time and zoop, I'll go. And away we go. And then with adults and kids, oh, I'm too lazy to figure this equation out. I'm just gonna have AI do it for me. And it does. Kids don't learn nothing. You're trying to teach kids today about basic math, they get nervous and have a mental breakdown because they need the cell phones to figure it out for them. They need AI to figure it out for them. Yes, that's another thing with social media. Social media has filters. And social media is telling the kids, hey, if you want to make this money, take this job. And they're telling the teenage girls, hey, if you want to marry a rich man, your hair gotta be this long. Your body gotta be perfect. You gotta have J-Lo booty and Dolly Parton titties. Oh, and you gotta have a flat tummy. And you gotta look like a life-size Barbie doll. And don't forget to wear makeup and fake eyelashes. They're telling these boys to be rich by doing little to nothing. They're telling these girls, if you don't want to be in the kitchen, marry a rich man and you do not have nothing for the rest of your life. No cooking, no cleaning, no nothing. All you gotta do is sit there, pop babies, look cute, and that's it. And then if the man leave, Jiffy for child support and spousal support, and you do not have to work for the rest of your life because he's paying for everything. That's what schools is teaching them. Oh yeah, the Common Core. They're not teaching them life skills. Like, I mean, they're not teaching them that, okay, if I'm going to go to the store, I need to plan the trip. I need to know which street and everything. No. Because they have, for the Android users, they have Google Map. And for the iPhone users, they have their own iPhone map. And you think these kids got it bad? It's the adults. There's some that they don't like smartphones anyway. So, really don't. Yeah, because let me tell you what social media is. Social media is telling these kids, if you want to live here, you got to make some good money. If you want this lifestyle, get yourself a pretty girl with a flat tummy that doesn't cook. If you ask these girls nowadays to fix a meal, they look at you funny like, how you got money, can you like order food? If you tell these girls, do you know how to scrub the toilet or wash your clothes? They say, oh no, we have Carlota for that. Mama don't do all that. Mama gave us a maid that daddy's paying for. That's what the school is teaching them, which is sad. Oh yeah, it is. This is a broken society. Years back, my son told me that the girls at school, they will not talk to him because he's not rich. And I have a part-time job, and I'm not living in the ideal mansion where I have butlers and maids and all that stuff. I said, look, I'm not rich. So then I told him, you know what? These girls, they only like you if you have money because they see their dads taking care of their mom and their mom is a stay-at-home wife while the dad is pulling maybe over 40 to 50 hours a week plus overtime on the job. Mama's sitting on the couch watching Desperate Housewives where she's ordering a lot of stuff on Amazon on his dime because she over here forcing to give him a joint bank account. I told him I never had a joint bank account. So yes, that's what I told him. Yep, they are feeding the machine. Yep, that's what I told him. I said, look, if a girl is not gonna love you for you and 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 if she expects you to be something that you're not there, forget it. I mean, I told him, look at your friends. They have cars, they're working, they have their own money, they're helping their parents out because their parents come from working class family. Their parents work hard to get the house that they wanted, to pay off the bills, pay off mortgage. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And their mothers work. Their mothers don't sit on the butt while the dad is making money. I told them, well, there is a saying, when the money's there, they're there. When the money's gone, they're gone. Because these ghetto ass females is teaching their daughters, hey, you need to find yourself a rich man so that he can get us out of the ghetto. You're gonna stay in the ghetto, you and your wretched ass kids. So, oh yes, it does. And that's what I told him. And also, he is surrounded by positive people. So he has a lot of good positive role models at the church. A lot of good positive role models at, you know, at the church, no doubt. So, and and they tell them that, hey, both of our parents work and they're willing to help him and everything with schooling and everything else. I said, okay, that's fine, that's good. So I told him, don't worry about the ratchet hoes. They see social media where they idolize these AI women who's married to rich men, and when these daughters tell their mothers, oh, I want to marry a rich man, and instead of the mothers telling them the truth, they just adding fuel to the fire by saying, oh yes, please do. So when he's rich, I can stop working and he can take care of all of us. Just buy me a house and there you go. And these daughters, they're over here feeding into it. Like I told my son the truth. Like if they're not gonna love you for you, fine. They don't care how you look. They don't care about the size of your package. All they care about is the size of your bank account. Some of them, not all, but there are some that's gonna come from, humble families, strict families. He did meet a nice girl though. I mean, I seen her picture. I don't think not a good idea for me to meet the girl's mom because the daddies come from a strict military background and the mom is strict and I guess I will tell them off. So, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you got that right there. Exactly. These little girls ain't gonna stay pretty forever unless they get money for, plastic surgery. We have a pl- we have a plastic surgeon right here in town, and I guess I walked by and then I saw, and then they saw me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can beautify you. We can give you plastic surgery." I told them no. I'm gonna age. I don't want plastic surgery. Nasty. Yeah, most care about a nice package. They like tall, handsome boys with nice package as long as he's rich. So I told him just to worry about it. Like that's years ago. So, and he has a friend too. So his friend, um, his mom got to work, I think, 2 jobs just to pay rent and everything else. So when my son and his friend become legal age, I gotta get there. I gotta take my son to the DMV so that he can get his ID. And after that, um, he could look for a job, and I think his friend's mom could do the same thing. The thing is that she gotta find the time to do it, cause she's over here working both jobs 7 days a week. She comes home tired, and sometimes the siblings gotta help around the house, by cleaning up and doing laundry. She does get holiday time off with pay, so that's a plus right there. No, he needs an ID. So I want to get an ID first, and then I will get him a driver's handbook. And he has a friend whose dad will teach him how to drive. So, I mean, my son goes to their house a lot. He practically lives there. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, do whatever. Like, once you turn 18, I'm free. But not really. Not really free. Okay, I'm gonna get myself some. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I do need a straw. Come to think of it, I'm gonna get some raspberry drink because that's what I want. That's what I really wanted. Yeah. Well, on the West Coast, unless you want to drive this thing, they haven't blown the grid. The grid have not been blown yet, but it's getting close. So let me see. Yeah, I mean a lot of stuff here on the on this coast is bad. So here you go. See? Yeah, but I mean now things have changed because yeah things have changed now. So whoa. All right, let me get a top. Don't worry, nobody's not. You know what? Oh, I hate these glasses. Yeah, so everything on here is bad. Yeah, but the thing is that he and his friend wants to get an ID first because they want to work. My son's like, I'll take care of you when I work. I said, no, you take care of you when you work. God will take care of me when I work. You know what, Nicholas? I'm right next door to the fires because Altadena I had to evacuate. So yeah, because the fires. So oh, I need to get a discount for this. So I want to make sure I got my stuff. All right. Hold on, I gotta idle you guys for a minute. So hold on. So, yeah, I know. Kicking a few bucks to help out. Yeah, I know, but heck, look at mental. Look, that's one of the. See, look at the prices here. But it's kind of going down though. It never been this amount. Anybody wanna throw? Alright. Okay, now. Alrighty. Alright, cool. Okay.
Is your restroom open? Yeah. Let me read this one.
Alright, thank you. Have a good one.
Did he bring the
Alrighty.
keys or somebody? Maybe somebody. Probably somebody brought that.
So, alright. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, I know. Hold on, be back. So, alright, see you tomorrow. Again. Yep, I was right next to the fires. One and two. I don't buy donuts from there. So, cause cause the donuts here is still as all outdoors, and here's the gas prices. Hey, Brian. That's right. Go Seahawks. Da 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 da. Oh wait.
Wait.
Oh man. Never mind. I don't want to go that side anyway. Yeah, I'd rather have the tea by itself anyway. Oh, it's just a crackhead doing the crackhead anthem. Yeah, just sitting over there. Force of the mom. Um, yeah, so there's oh, and by the way, there is, guess what? With the food stamps, they have, in order for them to have food stamps, they have to work. So a lot of people is not going to file for food stamps. The able party people, aka the lazy and the stupid.
Wait.
Because remember, for decades, I mean, people did a little song and dance for a welfare check. People do a little song and dance for food stamps. Oh yeah, they don't do that now. Here, let me show you. See, look. They're not getting their welfare check no more. Government cut them off. They want their welfare check, they gotta work. They don't want to work, oh well. So, same goes for food stamps. If you want food stamps, you have to work. You don't work, oh well. And the sad part is that the disabled, they don't get, their food stamps is about to be gone. And the same goes for the veterans. The reason why, because for decades, people on food stamps buy up everything and the stores love it. Now, the only people that go to the store and buy everything is those that have jobs. So you're going to see a lot of people swiping their bank card. And that's what you're going to see, their bank card. I know, gas prices is high as a kite. Oh, really? Well, not here because a lot of people, they drive to work, and some of them, they have to drive to work. They rely driving. And then there's some that take buses, and so that's why it's crazy. Hey, hi, bye. Hi, sun woman, bye, sun woman. I know. Will you tell your hotness I will be on his stream once I get to work? He's kind of sad because I streamed when he was about to start his game stream. I told him, you lucky because I will be streaming Tuesday night, same time you're doing. But I'll be so tired. I was like, he still don't know. He don't know. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's what that's that's why they want the kids to, work from home. I noticed that more people have the ideal of working from home, into working from home and stuff. Because I had a neighbor and her office is like, whoo, ways. She said 2-3 hours away. So finally she spoke to her boss. The boss said, you know what? Today's your last day. Just work from home because there's no need for you to commute back and forth. And she's so happy because she set up her office. She can work from home. Um, she go places, meet deadlines. So she have time to walk her dog. Cause it's just her husband, and their dog. So I think her husband retired. He did work, but yeah, he probably retired or something happened that he's not able to work anymore. So yeah, he's a damn dick. Oh, but guess what? We have a lot of Republican candidates, and there's one that's a former sheriff. And he said when he becomes governor of California, gas prices will go down. Businesses that flock to Texas will come back. There'll be jobs for everyone. Illegal immigrants are gone. This sheriff ain't playing. He is not playing. He become governor, the state of California will be so squeaky clean. I could walk down the street, don't have to worry about nothing because there'll be cops all over the place. Right now, there's nothing. All them crackheads that like to go, you know, sleep on the street, all it's gonna do is gather them up and kick them out. So there you go. No, Newsom's not doing anything. He's going around telling people that he's gonna run for president. Yeah, you better suck on a lot of nuts for you to become president because nobody's not gonna have it. You guys be thankful that Kamala Harris is not president. And I'm gonna tell you why. If America have a woman president, everything will be in our favor. Men act up, they're fired on the spot. Women can make false claims, false accusations against a man, and all women judge. Oh yeah, they will be citing a woman. There you go. And like I told these men, it's not a good idea for her to be president because she's gonna make laws for women, and if you men act the fool, you guys lose everything. That's why more jobs is hiring women and little men. I could go to my favorite fast food place. There's women and maybe 2, 3 men. That's about it. So therefore, everything is run by women. I'm glad I didn't bring a jacket. Wait. So, yeah. Newsom didn't do nothing but buy, what, a $9 billion house. During the fires last year, the state of California had billions of dollars in funding. The fire victims didn't see a dime of the money. The people who work hard, to ensure that the fire victims that's living in makeshift shelters will get, you know, what they wanted. Was I affected? Yes, I had to evacuate. But the thing is that some neighbors, they had the assignments to evacuate and some don't. And then I know people that live like way on the other side of town as I am. I got the assignments to evacuate because I'm right next door to the um, fires. So because I'm closer, but the ghetto part of town, they're like, oh, F it, let them burn. Well, thank God they didn't burn. So, Well, he should not be elected. He's over here talking trash. I mean, come on now. What governor does that? I mean, look, if you're a governor of a state, talk about your state. Talk to the working class people. See what you can do. Talk to the veterans. There's homeless people on the street. Talk to them. They need help. See what you can do about it. Then, just go into your office. Make a statement. Say, look, I have talked to the working class. I've talked to single parents, veterans, ordinary people like yourself. I'm going to set up a meeting and see what we can do. See if we can get funding to help our state flourish. But no, none of these governors don't do that. Newsom ain't doing that. He took off somewhere. Where? I really don't know. I mean, come on now. What kind of governor are you that you're gonna like jump ship? Like, come on. Seriously, what kind of governor are you that's gonna do that? They are. See, Mexico has a woman president. And if the men do something, oh yeah, they're gone. Let me tell you something. I grew up in an era where each governor is a man. The president has always been man. The CEOs has always been men, and companies flourish. And then women work right beside men. But all of a sudden, look into now with these feminists and, talking about this, that, and something else. And they hear stories from their mothers that the male chauvinist dads, no offense, tell them dinner better be ready by the time I hit the door. And the first thing that comes to a man's mind is, what did you cook? Is the house clean? Did you wash my work clothes? Did you wash my clothes? Where's my shoes? Did you polish them? So in the mind of these modern women, men see them as the maid. That you cook, that you clean, that you do this, that you do that. And women fed up. They're fed up. We're not maids. I had a co-worker that said one time, if you want a maid so bad, maybe a maid. So oh yeah, these let me tell you about these data centers. They're building it. California is already found land to build the data centers. So all 50 states and worldwide is going to have data centers. And let me tell you something. The data center is going to be run by AI. So which means that if you go against the narrative and if you rub them the wrong way, they have the right to freeze your bank account. How are you supposed to pay bills online? You can't. Unless they decide to open your bank account again. You think they're controlling water now? They're controlling what we eat? They're controlling where we go? I mean, There's a lot of places that they're going cashless. A lot of places that they don't use phone, and a lot of places that don't use a lot of places they don't use phone as payments to tap. You got to use a physical card because um our debit card, you can swipe it, you can insert it, or you can tap. Oh, that is the low level. Good. So they're trying to make America into a cashless society. They're trying to have Big Brother get into our business. Oh, we know where you shop. We know your identity. We know your social security number. We know what kind of political party you're at. Oh, we know what you say on social media. If you say stuff that we don't like, we are going to freeze your account until we decide to open your bank account. You could go to the bank, the tellers. You could go to the bank and you can yell, hoot, and holler and scream at the tellers. But there's nothing that they can do about it because AI froze your account, and in order for it to open, you got to bow down and kiss AI's butt. But AI is a pagan god, so they're already building smart houses where you need a cell phone to get in. They already have toilets where you don't need toilet paper anymore. You could use your phone, do your business, and it flushes for you. It cleans your bottom. No more toilet paper. That's why a whole lot of people they don't like toilet paper. And a lot of the essential items, they're not being sold like it is before. Yeah, they do it here like all over the place. You see what they're trying to do? They're trying to turn they're trying to turn the United States into Japan. As soon as you walk out the door, spy cams everywhere. Eyes following you. Oh, you're going to the bus stop. Oh, you're going to the bank. Oh, you're going to the store. What are you going to buy? Oh, that's what you're going to buy. Oh, so that's what you eat. Oh, that's for the kids? That's for the husband? That's for the wife? That's for the sons and daughters? Is that what your dog take? Even if you order online, they're already there. Yeah, yes, China and Japan do it too. Cause I seen a documentary. They don't have any police officers. The streets are clean. People got to obey. Oh yeah, they get to have fun and everything, and do what makes them happy. But they have to go, you know, with the guidelines. I mean, look at part of the world, and you wonder why there's no social media. There isn't. America has social media, but it's a matter of time before they say, well, you know what? America don't need social media anymore. We will control social media. We will control what you say. We will control what you do. We will tell you which work that you have to go to, what time you have to go. We will tell you what to eat, what not to eat. We will tell you how to think. You're going to keep us happy. You're gonna act like us. You're gonna think like us. You're gonna be us. And if you do not like the narratives, well, guess what? We are gonna shut off your water. We are gonna shut off your bank account. And even if you're gonna do online shopping, we will shut that down too, because without money, you cannot do nothing. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to turn America where AI takes over. People think that the data centers is a great idea. It's not. A lot of these people, guess what? You don't need a driver's license anymore, because pretty soon they're gonna pass a law in all 50 states that if you want to go somewhere, you gotta go inside a driverless car and you gotta pay for it. If you don't pay, oh well. Oh yeah, they do. And Japan is so communist. Well, I gotta go. You guys have a great night. Oh, my fingers are cold. Oh, I gotta get my stuff anyway. See you guys next time.